Ah, yes, it's time to do a review of Dead game again. This time, it's MechWarrior Age of Destruction. I haven't done a proper review on this one, so roll that intro, please. I started collecting this again like about a few months ago, but I would do it just to see if I can collect the rare items. And be home, I got this one. So collecting these miniatures was kind of a little bit addiction. But if you do a box opening for this one, it's just like you will not get what you want. So that is the thing about this HeroClix Age of Destruction set that really has that addiction. So the game that I never played a chance to play this game in the past because by the time this came out, it was already done, and I've seen box openings of these things, and it's rare. It's one of those random stuff that reminds you of Axis and Allies miniatures. Remember those miniatures created by Wizkids? Those things. So I have two booster packs. The background. So let's check it out. So here it is. You got from the Wolf Strike. The reason why I choose Wolf Strike because it has Clan Wolf. This was the last box set they released. So these two are it's a brand new booster pack. So they call them booster packs at the time. And look at that artwork and all that stuff they have in there. And they put some effort in here. And that's the Age of Destruction starter set. I do have that, but I do not know what did I do with the maps and those things. But I do have the mechs in it, so the game components. The game doesn't require a lot, so just more booster packs. You can put them in the massive long list of booster packs from this game at this time. And here's like what's in here, and they tell what the artworks, and that's a Mad Cat too. I wish they released that. I need to get that mech soon. And here are the stuff they put here. They got like 2 mechs, 1 vehicle, 2 infantry, 2 gear EC, 2 pilot CEC, and 1 other CEC. It's basically cards and all that stuff. And now let's see what's inside the box. Oh, just want to see if I can open the thing right now. And wow, this gave me some old flashbacks from back in the day. So use my trusty handy knife and just hit him in the side, and like other stuff, you have to open them in the sides. I hate to do this, but this was back in the day. Opening up a starter set or a booster pack was kind of a thing back in the 2000s. So this was thing. I remember when I opened up the Axis and Allies and miniatures, I had to go to a lot of boxes. And surprisingly, I still have found those boxes in my garage, and I have to toss the empty ones away. But now let us see what I got. They packed them pretty good. We got ourselves a ad for Mech Assault Phantom War, and that's from the Game Boy Advance. And it's take place, and here are some of the game clips, take place in the Dark Ages. So around the Dark Ages. Here it is. It's from the Nintendo DS only. It's kind of suck why they only release it in that. They could have released it in a full micropose. And let's see. I will see what the mech's in here. Oh, nice. Another mech. It's a Banson Raiders. Ugh. 2 of them. Yay. Yeah, it pretty much is going to have a lot of less stuff in these things. So this is the problem with these booster packs is you're not going to get what you want. You may get lucky, but it's going to cost you getting there. So Banson's Raiders, basically the criminal underground of the battle of that era. I don't know if they're still around, but in the current L clan, but that's the faction I have. And I have a House Corrida. VTOL thing, and this we got a Mad Cat 4. Yes. And mostly gonna get Republic of the... Let's see what we got here. Two troops. 4 more for the Avion, and 1 for the Republic of the Sphere. So I was kind of hoping for some... Sorry, for some clan wolf there, but I guess I don't get those things. So you got the cards over here on equipment stuff, so they added that stuff in here. And whatever these and more anti-personnel equipment you can use, and environment stuff. Yeah. Now I'm gonna open up the second one. Hopefully we get... Well, this is what I got, and I got more Banson's Raiders in this. In the first pack alone, around 3, another Banson's Raider tank, and I have like a battle armor for the Republic of the Sphere. I got some for Davion, including some laser team for the Jade Falcon and Banson Raiders attack bike. And they got like the the Gambit mech, and the Vulture 3 for them. And the House Corrida has a gunship. That is the third gunship I have in my thing, so hoorays for them. But as for the second pack, I got the tank and those infantry. I do have a Steiner Crimson Hawk and a Clan Wolf Griffin. So kind of not bad for the second, but because I was kind of looking for Clan Wolf mechs, but I only have one. But after today, after this opening, it's like I have only 2. So it's an Soli mech. So if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically salvage. So I assume this is a salvage mech from Steiner Space, and this or many of the wars that the Clan Wolf had. Yeah, so that was my opening, and I don't know if I'm gonna do that again, but opening up a start. The reason I stopped doing this because opening boxes maybe have that kind of an addiction, but it's also it's not that rewarding. If you'll get the rare ones, the factions you want, but the factions that you don't want is you're eventually gonna get it. The reason for this is that you can just they assume that you just trade it off, but now these days you can't trade it off. You can't sell it from online, but hey, it's okay. I'm gonna keep, because I don't have any of them in the other faction, but that's good. And for infantry and like VTOLs, I don't mind having double in tanks because they're uncommon. They can be multiplied. So that's my unboxing for the booster pack, and that's it. I will do a separate review on my final thoughts for MechWarrior Dark Age or Age of Destruction. And I decided to get my collection on the table, and oh boy, I can't even put them all in one, so I have to separate them from the mechs and infantry and VTOL all together. So here are the mechs first. I got all my collections for all over the years, and I bought them singly, other than and doing some unboxings many years ago. But this is what I have, and all the factions I can have a lance or a star. And we got over here is a lot of them. I got from North Wind Highlanders, the Banson's Raiders, and we got some Republic of the Sphere here with their Ares mech. That's the only tripod mech I have, and I will only have ever. And in the back, I got Ghost Bear Dominion. Yeah, I decided to collect them. And over here, the Clan Wolf. These are all my Clan Wolf battle mechs. So I have a star. And over here is the Steel Wolves, an offshoot of the Clan Wolf. And over here is Sword, and House Karita, and Dragon's Fury, and the only clan Seafox I have. And over here in the edges, there's like mercenaries. As for mercenary units, when you collect them, they don't have anything other than a few infantry, except if you're playing from the starter sets. Like they always have the Wolf's Dragoon whenever they're fighting against. So, and here is the Nova Cats, the from the back, and the Spirit Cat successors. So we got some clans in here. And over here on the other side is Jade Falcon. And surprisingly enough, I have Malvina Hazen's mech in here, but they're the largest threat, and they even have a dedicated starter booster pack. They came in early in the game, so that's why they have more. And here's House Liao on the edge, and Steiner, and their offshoot, the Stormhammers. So this is from the Age of Destruction, and I got like some map atlases in here at least. Finally had those, and the House Davions also in there too. So I do have enough for the force, but the massive force that's actually perfect for this the Dark Ages is the Republic of the Sphere. And now here are the infantries and VTOLs. So you got some battle armor, you got VTOLs, and I got a lot of the VTOLs from the back with the House Karita, and some of them are not even getting together. It's kind of difficult to put them in there. And here are the mercenaries on the edge, some of them, and Steel Wolves. And as you can see, the Steel Wolves over here, I don't have any infantry for the Clan Wolf, or you can use the Alliance cards to supplement them. So that's probably the problem with the tournaments in the past. They can't get what they want. You can't get a faction pure. So they introduced that card, so you could mix them up. So you don't need a lot to play this game. You probably just need a few from the point value, and it's designed to be played fast paced. And you can make it bigger if you want, but that's gonna be a custom rule. And you got here as the Jade Falcon over here. They got like some tanks, infantry. They're the with the faction pure force I have. And here is the Stormhammers. Yeah, they have a small force in here. And we got some artilleries from the Dragon's Fury, House Karitas. And over here is Clan Novacat. And here is the Steiner forces over here. I have a dedicated Steiner force armored units and a little bit of infantry. And the Banson's Raiders are here too. And we got Davion in the very back. And over here is the Sword. So they got decent vehicles. So you can run these games. And the Spirit Cats with their supported vehicles. And some tanks. And artillery. Like, yeah, I need to find the tokens where I put them. Or I can just get a stuff for the thing and for the artillery, like the artillery tokens. And using the dials in them, you need to have a specialized key for that one. I finally had those, and it will actually work. And over here is the Dominion, the Ghost Bear Dominion. So I do have a decent Ghost Bear Dominion force. Some of them I got them in they were selling them in packs, like starting force. So I can play a game with them eventually. Hopefully, I'll get me a. It's not that hard to play this game, so it took me a few reads in this. And they got the start over here, or the Republic of the Sphere. They're always the biggest one because they're the most prominent in this age, the Dark Age. So this is what the and over here that's the two pilots. They comes with the Ares, and this over here is the Clan Wolf, not Clan Wolf, Wolf Dragoons with their little infantry and House Liao. And as for the Steel Wolves, they can mix them up with the Clan Wolf because I haven't found me a Clan Wolf infantry and tanks. I'm actually scouring them. There is one, but I don't want to pay for the price for it. So I might have to find some other sources. So these are my infantry and vehicles from Age of Destruction. So this was a bit of a big review on the collection. So this is my current collection, and probably gonna get even bigger. And for the final thought, collecting this is a treat, and I hopefully I can do a little battle report on this one. And it's something about this thing that I just really wanna do justice for collecting these things, these little miniatures. But can you still get them? Yes, you can still get them. Starter set is still available. They're actually still at a cheap price, so you can start a small army. But if you're collecting the faction that you want to have, you will never get them. You'll have to buy them singly. Luckily for you, they're still available in eBay for a cheap price. You can get a good starting army. So that's basically the plus side. It's a dead game, but if you can find someone to play with, that's fine. It's one of those things you can do. So that's my final thought. So do you have this in your army, or did you sold them off online to get clear them off, or you still have them? Do you still play this? So leave in a comment section, or what do you think of this game when you play this back in the day? So I believe this is what I have. So this is DeLeon Francis 60 here, signing off, and happy wargaming. For more videos like this, please subscribe and leave a like and hit the notification bell icon.